What's up, you guys? Welcome back to WideBody Nation. We've got the all-new 3-row Grand Cherokee behind me. This is a limited 4-wheel drive version, so it's pretty good spec for you guys to get an idea of what Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, what Jeep specifically is bringing to the party these days. Folks, we've got ourselves a Durango competitor. I'm just gonna say it right now. After I've played around with this thing for about a half an hour, you Durango people out there, you might want to think about this, especially since dealership lots are hurting on Durangos. At least around here, they're actually out of Durangos right now, but they just got 4 of these new 2021.5 3-row Grand Cherokees. Here, I'll give you a quick teaser of what we're going to be talking about, mainly in this video, but I will actually be driving it, believe it or not. So make sure you stay till the end. I'll be taking it around, and I'm not a big SUV guy personally, but it does drive pretty well. Spoiler alert, this is a V6, so take it or leave it. I think it's a good idea. Before we get into it though, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because at 100,000 subscribers, I will be buying a Charger to replace my Redeye that was stolen, my 2021 Redeye that was stolen in Dallas, Texas a few months ago. You know, I've since bought a Ram, so I'm still in the Mopar game. However, I will replace that at 100,000 subs. I'll go ahead and we'll be back on that Dodge race car track. Now, if you guys are interested on protecting your Mopar from thieves, such as the ones that stole mine, make sure you guys go to destroyer1320.com. I'll pop that up right here. And he has a lockout device that is the exact way, or prevents the exact way, that they stole my car. So with that being said, let's do a quick jump in here. I know you guys have been seeing me walk around the car, so we'll check it out. Very nice interior. Reminds me a bit of a Range Rover, a bit of more of a Cadillac feel to it. You can close this, but I have my cord in there too. The shift knob is a dial. You know, some people like that, some people don't. You got your mode select, and then obviously we will talk about this 10.1 inch screen. Big win there, big win. We're gonna go through the whole thing, folks. I'm just giving you a little teaser right now. We got back row, captain's chairs, and look at this third row. I mean, this thing is as big as a minivan, and it looks good too. So that is a plus. I mean, this is even catering. I mean, okay, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Oh, pano sunroof too. I mean, so let's talk about looks first. I think it looks good. It has a couple quirky angles. I think at night this thing is going to look about as good as an SUV can look. During the day, I think it looks good. I'm kind of interested on this body line right here. It's doing weird things for me. It's doing some weird things for me. It does match the wheel, so I think we'll keep it. But, you know, Dodge has been doing well, Jeep has been doing well, Chrysler with their lighting game. This is no different. We got a little bit of America on the logo right here, so we do appreciate that. We got the nice 20-inch wheel package, 5-spoke classic design. Good angle right here, folks. New, the same, you know, 7-slot Jeep grille, but you know, it's updated here. Now, I think they could do a little something more with fog lights. It does have kind of more running light style LEDs down there, but it's decent. Front straight on, looking good. And I think it's probably about time for us to hop in. What do you guys think? I think the front of this is one of the stronger angles of the car, if not the strongest. This one is not fully loaded. This one is sitting at about $52,000. Again, this is a V6 4-wheel drive model, limited. So when you get in, push button start, obviously. Let's start her up. The gauges are a little small, but that's okay. I'm gonna cool it down for me. Hey, we're in Georgia right now. Black Grand Cherokee, black interior. Give me 2 seconds with the AC. But let's talk about this screen first, because all new, basically from the Durango, 10.1 inch. Obviously we measure diagonally. And here's the thing, I brought the cord in so you guys can see why I like these screens so much compared to the, say, the Ram screen, because it's horizontal, folks. It is horizontal. I don't know about this registration. We're gonna chill for now though. All right, folks, we are plugging in so we can see CarPlay. I'm gonna show you the rest of the car, but come on now. All right, here we go. Unlock my phone. Okay, we'll do that. Boom. Look at that, full area Apple CarPlay. That is one of the bigger Apple CarPlay setups you're gonna find. Maybe Mercedes, maybe BMW can beat it, but that is one of the bigger setups for Apple CarPlay. So huge, huge win there. I'm gonna do a quick brush over of some other stuff and then we'll get back to the screen. The gauges, they are cool. I mean, it's a V6, but you know, you can toggle through plenty of info. You got your MPG, you got all the good stuff here. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted the big screen, big gauge. I gotta have that tachometer. The wood on here is a very a light open. It's not glossy. It's not like super clear coated, which I do like a lot. You know, nothing to really note down here for window switches. The steering wheel is nice on the Limited. It is manual adjustment, but you have boom, boom, and out. So telescoping and vertical adjustment there. That is very helpful. I do always appreciate the telescoping steering wheel since I'm tall. Interesting body lines here. Like I said, has very interesting Range Rover-esque style to it. Overall, I think it's good. These seats are quite comfortable. I have the lumbar all supported, and apparently this is a 10-way passenger seat, and I have a 10-way driver seat too. Shift knob is a dial, which is, it's good and bad. I find myself not used to this yet because I don't have any cars that are like this, but I'm sure you would get used to it. 2 cup holders with the lighting, plenty of you know, plenty of outlets in here to satisfy any type of USB A, C, aux jack. You know, got to plug in you know, cigarette lighter type. As far as the infotainment goes, we're looking at pretty much your standard Dodge setup with the hard buttons. This one does not have cooled seats, which, you know, for 52 grand, I would say is fair. Overall, front row impressions for me, it's nice. I'm not too much of a fanboy of Jeep interiors. I do like how simple the ones Wranglers are, and I think that they kept this one pretty simple, which I am a huge fan of. We've got plenty more up here though. This whole area is a bit busy. LED lights here, but we've got your SOS, you've got door lighting, all your light controls, you got your trunk, and then all of your various controls for this big panoramic, let's say that correctly here, moonroof, sunroof. Here's an interesting little feature though. Check this out. What does this say? The old fam cam. You can zoom in on old Johnny back there. Mary's sitting in the second row. You know, everybody's in here. We got them all. Boom, boom, boom. That's pretty cool, I guess. So you can just scroll out of it. You know, you got your rear view camera. This one, to my knowledge, does not have the surround view, which is, I would like the surround view personally. I'm kind of getting reliant on those if we're being honest, but with a car this size, you don't really need it. With my truck, it is very nice to have. You can even mess with third row headrests, which makes a weird sound. But that fam cam is cool, guys. Not that necessarily you'd be using it, but I guess if you're buying this, you're probably putting someone back there. Maybe you're watching over young kids, old kids, you know, whoever. Other than that though, we've got auto start stop on and off. You've got your lane keep assist, traction control, hazards, park sense, and then 2 blank switches, which is, that's fine. A lot of gloss black up here, but hey, that's all right. Other than that, decent speaker system. I believe this is the Alpine. Yep, Alpine speaker system. Got some cup holders in there, and then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for the front row, folks. So let me take you to the back seat. Again, check out the CarPlay on here. I mean, just, it does the job way better than, you know, a normal either 12-inch vertical or the 8-inch previous generation. So good to go with that. Let's go ahead and jump into the back seat. Door's got a pretty good thunk to it. It's beeping at me because the keys are still in here, but you can fold up like this. Good to go. get in the back seat, or, which I'll do in a second, whoop, there we go, or you can obviously fold this down. So we'll pop that back up, pop that back up. I'll sit here, plenty of room for 6'3" Adam, doing pretty good like this. In the back seat, you obviously have full access to the moonroof, and then you also have your own controls down here, which are nice. All right, yeah, there we go. Fire it up. You got your toaster outlet for when you're trying to make some toast. Got plenty of plugins back here as well. Some rear seat storage, some nice, you know, wood-ish stuff going here. Oh, you even have a vent back here. That is bougie. A lock unlock, which is interesting. I don't know. I guess that's probably a safety feature, honestly. Nice handle. But yeah, I mean, I'm sitting 6'3". I'm sitting where I was. I'm sitting behind myself as I was there. I mean, I didn't, you know, perfectly adjust it, but 6'3", I fit right there, I fit right here. And now let's jump in the back seat. So I'm gonna monkey back there, and then y'all can enjoy it. Whoa. All right, pop the headrest up, and we are hanging in the back seat. Now the load floor is high, my feet are up, but technically WideBody Nation can sit behind himself in a third row passenger SUV, which, I mean, you still even got a little bit of room in the trunk here, folks. Not bad, not bad. But I like the view from back here. Very, very new, 2021, 2022 look. I mean, you got chargers back here, cup holder, chargers, cup holder, some tie downs, little like wallet spot right here, whatever it may be. Obviously seat belts. So this is a 6-seater. 6 comfortably seated here. There is your cam to get spied on by your parental units, or for you parents watching this, for you to spy on your kids. All in good fun, obviously. But overall, I mean, hard to argue against one of these. I mean, you know, you're getting 21 combined MPG, you're getting 25 highway, 18 city, V6, that nice 10-inch, I mean, you can see that 10-inch screen from all the way back here. It's playing CarPlay, it has nav too. Overall, it's a good setup. I'm gonna have to drive it. I'll give you guys my last kind of impressions on us driving it, but I'm impressed. I wasn't necessarily anticipating this car. I mean, I am anticipating the SRT version of this and the SRT 8, or not the SRT 8, but the Hellcat version of this. We will see how quickly those come out. But with that being said, I think it's time we go for a drive. So far, just driving this around the parking lot, very easy to maneuver, very light steering. It does not have the surround view cams, so, you know, you do have to use your mirrors a little more. Not saying that's you know, a total drawback. It's just obviously you'll be paying more in the price if you're doing the surround view cams. But super smooth. I do really like the driving position, and the seats are quite comfortable. We're gonna head out onto some back roads real quick just to carve up. I mean, so far, very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and not get hit by this this budget rental truck. I think that's probably a UPS truck. UPS and FedEx are slammed. I mean, they've been renting trucks from all these different rental companies just to try to meet demand. But anyway, talking about the Cherokee. So let's do a good little pull here. She gets up. A little bit long to recognize what I was doing, but I wasn't in sport mode, I was in auto. So one of the things I didn't touch on was this mode selector right here. So now we are in sport. If you get the 4x4, you get the sport mode, you get the snow mode, you get the sand mud mode. So let's try one. Oh, we do have paddle shifters here too. So downshift, manual mode engaged. Let's give it a rip. All right, we are in sport mode. Hopefully it'll hold some gears a little longer for us. Yeah, it seems like it's got some pickup for us now compared to when I just gassed it when we were first leaving the dealership. So far, very, very smooth riding. Still a lot of steering feedback though. The steering wheel has, you can still feel the road. It's not like total air. You're not like Rolls Royce type driving. I'll pull out real quick. Yeah, I mean, she'll get up to speed plenty quick. As quick as you need, that's for sure. Unless you're really in need of that 5.7 V8, then I don't necessarily see a big reason to not get the V6. These V6s are kind of tried and true, if we're being honest. We're in sport mode. Some of you guys like to comment on my last video that I didn't put something in sport mode. I mean, sport mode shouldn't make the biggest difference, but I guess it does. Kind of stuck behind people here. But yeah, we can jump in this Apple CarPlay. I just really like this Apple CarPlay screen, if I'm being honest. But overall, very good little driving experience. This has the adaptive cruise control, even though it is not like fully decked out. Definitely, I mean, these back roads that we're driving on right now are not super nice roads. I mean, this thing is absorbing the bumps quite nicely. I believe this one has traditional suspension. I don't believe it has like any of the crazy air suspension or nothing like that. But here's one more little, here, let's go back to auto. All right, we're back to auto mode. And let's just do another acceleration as if you guys are normally driving. I'm not giving it much gas right now. That was honestly pretty aggressive for what we were trying to show there. All right, but overall, drives great. Definitely responsive, but smooth at the same time, which is, I mean, that's kind of the balance that all these people are after, if we're being honest. That was a little bit of a brake check right there, brake check. What do y'all think, though? Let me know in the comments if you guys are thinking this is going to be a Durango beater. You think they're smart for doing a Jeep version of the Durango, more or less? Or do you think that that this is not going to sell very well? They've got 4 here at AutoNation Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of South Columbus. Obviously, you guys can see that's where the video is located. But yeah, I mean, to me, if you're in the market for a 3rd row seat, either minivan or, you know, Durango, Tahoe, you know, BMW X, whatever the heck. I don't really know why you spend that much money on that, but whatever. It's a good unit. I would highly recommend at least test driving one. My next video for car reviews for you guys is going to be this versus a Durango. Hopefully I can get a very, very similar spec as far as Durangos go, because right now they have 0 Durangos at this dealership, which is, it's good and bad. I mean, they're selling, definitely selling stuff, but almost forgot to tell you guys about the backup camera. So backup camera is good. Definitely got your, you know, your little guidelines here. Good quality resolution. Just doesn't have the surround view cams. You can actually zoom in if you wanted to. If you wanted to really look at that crack on the sidewalk, then by all means go ahead and do that. But, you know, backup camera's good to go. Go ahead, put it in park. Again, we get the dial here. Can't really do anything, not clicking or nothing like that. Great place to put your phone is right here. I don't know why I didn't do that, but you know, my phone is a big phone. I've got a Max and it has a case on it, so it fits. You just got to kind of make it fit. If it fits, it ships, you know what I'm saying? Last thing, don't forget, never pay Atlanta prices. Don't pay those city prices when you can easily drive 30, 60, 90 minutes down here to Columbus, Georgia. We are at AutoNation Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of South Columbus, Georgia. They are the guys that always let me do all the videos, and they are also the ones that I bought my 2021 Dodge Ram 3500 dually with that high output Eisen transmission. So as for Mitch, the sales manager, and Chris, the salesman, if they are not here, someone else will take care of you. Just make sure you let them know WideBody Nation sent you. You know, they obviously hooked me up with a deal. They'll hook you up too. That's it for this video, guys. Again, the next video is going to be Durango versus Jeep Cherokee 2021 L. L is for long, obviously. I think this thing's gonna beat the Durango, honestly. The only thing the Durango has on this right now is that it's, you know, the Durango has the RT, it has the SRT, it has the Hellcat Durango. Obviously, those are almost impossible to get your hands on, but they do exist. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hey, once we hit 100K subs, That's when I'm getting the Charger back in the channel's life. We are going to be putting nitrous, E85, and obviously it's gonna have a supercharger on it already, or we'll be dropping that motor in if necessary. Appreciate you tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I will see you for the next video. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm getting out here. Can you get yourself out of the box? Okay. Is that a no? How do I get out of here? All right. Looks like we're getting out there.